people of the internet. How are you tonight? I hope you're all having a good night, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day, wherever you are. Welcome on in. It is Monday, the 17th of November of 2025. Yay, Mondays. Ooh. Yeah, welcome on in to this unfortunate Monday. Unfortunate because it was rough for me. Hopefully it was not rough for you, but it was rough for me. But yeah, welcome on in. Getting some time to chill out. I got on as early as I could. I'm sorry. I could not get on any earlier. But yeah, welcome on into the mods. To anybody else watching. If you're new here, my name is Pixelvelia. I'm a 30-some-year-old lady on the internet doing stuff. Primarily playing video games. And we're currently still running through Legendsza. We finished the main story. We're at the point where we're just trying to do the Pokedex. I wasn't going to, and then I got triggered and I was like, no, I'm gonna complete the Pokedex. So here we are, suffering, because apparently that's all I know how to do when it comes to Pokemon games. Just suffer. Just suffer. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. But yeah. Sorry, I'm still kind of under the weather a little bit. I'm not entirely 100%. Feeling a lot better than I did yesterday, for sure. But still not the greatest. I feel like... what's it called? I feel like there's mucus in the back of my throat. And so, yeah. I have been drinking a little bit more water than usual during the stream to try and get that to pass. You suffer because you like to, I guess. News? There's news? What news? Excuse me, and you're going to hear me cough. So I do apologize for that. But yeah. Digadino says there's news. So I'm waiting for the news. Colossal Order have backed out of being the Desperate City Skylines. Or maybe it was a decision from the publishers. Oh no. Another team has been assigned to work on the game now. Oh no. But why? What happened? This is the first time I'm hearing this. I knew that City Skylines had been having some issues in terms of like optimization. I guess the second one was falling short of what people were expecting. Excuse me. But like, I don't know. I don't know the entirety of it. I know that with the second one, there was day one issues, but again, which game nowadays doesn't have day one issues, day one patches type of BS. There was something with the optimization really early on that it was kind of burning through PCs. And not necessarily wrecking components, but it was definitely making them run high for some reason. Like, for example, when it first came out, I had a laptop and I had to put everything essentially like on low settings, just low and low, to be on the safe side. I probably could have been fine with medium settings, but I wasn't going to risk it after seeing like everybody else having issues type of situation. And I think that got rectified later, but I'm not entirely sure. They just failed with CS2 for some reason, but what? So did they see themselves as having failed, or was it the publisher that was like, yeah, you guys didn't meet expectations? Because publishers can go suck a dick. You're just there for the ad revenue. You don't know anything about game development. That's what I have to say to publishers. Because realistically, a lot of the publishers are just like stakeholders demanding that a dev group do XYZ in an absurd amount of time. So, yeah, I stand by that. I don't care. It was really strange because it sounded like everything was going to be good, solid base game, strong community, but I don't quite understand how it fell off. I also only played the game for a few days and haven't touched it in forever. Yeah, same. I think I only have like, I don't know, 5, maybe 10 hours into it. But to be fair, I've been playing other games and I just haven't gone back to that. And then I also discovered Sims 4 during that time. And I say discovered because I had been a Sims mobile player for a long time. True, but the community was also complaining about the game, and the devs promised DLC early on, and I think they just only recently put it out. Oh, damn. See, the DLC, this is why you don't make announcements too early. You make announcements of something when you're on track to release at a certain time. You don't just announce, hey, we're also working on this. But look at what happened with Final Fantasy 15. They had all this DLC planned out for all the fucking characters. And more than half of it got canceled. Because apparently 15 was a flop. Even though the only real flop part of it was the multiplayer that they tried to do. And I mean, it wasn't getting players, but also the system just didn't feel intuitive. I thought it was like very, very convoluted. I didn't understand how any of that worked. And I actually tried because I'm not an MMO player. I'm not a multiplayer person as it is. So like having to not just learn an online system meant for multiplayer designs on top of learning how to play with other people live. Yeah. That was rough for me, but it just, I don't know. There's a lot of it that just didn't feel intuitive anyway. But yeah, let this be a lesson to like all freaking studios, developers, publishers. Like, stop announcing shit. Stop allowing any part of your team to announce shit so far in advance just to let people know that, hey, we're probably gonna do this, or hey, we're kind of working on this. Like, if you're not gonna have it ready to go, or if it's not gonna be within like 6 months of actual release, like, don't say anything. Like, just don't. Sad because I really like Cities. I don't know how they flopped. The first one was so good, and the second one had some cool features baked into the base game. Yeah, I thought it was nice because some of the features that felt like they had been missing from the first one were implemented into the second one. So like there was a lot of little things here and there. So I don't know what happened either. I had kind of lost track of it. Publishers losing money on it too because the game hasn't pushed out on consoles yet, and they were supposed to do it a long time ago. No offense, but when you make a game that's designed for one device over another, like, that one device is your priority. Like, I don't know why they haven't pushed it out on consoles, and I honestly don't fucking care. Because trying to play a game like that on console is not the easiest. Is it doable? Sure. Is it supposed to be easier to program? I guess. Because it's all the exact same device when it's on console. There's no configuration. There's no 20,000 configurations like there are for PCs. But if that was never like the main priority or the main intent, like who fucking cares? No offense to console players. I am a console player to a certain extent because I grew up on console, but like I was never like, man, this thing isn't on here yet. And they said they were like, who fucking cares? Like, that's probably announced to make up for poor development cycle, but that's the stupidest thing that you can do if it's not going to be ready or if you still have a long way to go. They set the expectation by releasing the first one on consoles, and it's even on Switch. Yeah, that doesn't mean that it has to continue, or they could have easily put out a statement of like, this is not worth our effort, so we're going to focus here on PC. For over 2 years? A little over 2 years, yeah. I mean, I don't know, considering it took them forever to just release a second one, what the hell do I know? Sorry, I'm getting distracted by my dog. She keeps licking her paws. I'm telling her to stop and she won't freaking stop. So you heard me snap at her right now. It came out October 2023. That's a long time now. Game should have been complete when it came out, and the console version should have been on its way within the first year. Sure. Should have been there within the first year. Sure. My question is, was the first one out on console at the same time that it was out on PC? And saying that the game should have been complete when it came out, like, that's apparently the thing since, like, I don't know, 2015, where games do not release completed. They release incomplete with plenty of day one patches and all this other bullshit. So, like, I don't know. I'm over this argument of, like, games should be complete on day one, because that's not been a thing for a really long time. So it's like, yeah, I agree. Games should be complete on release. They have not been for years now. And the general public has allowed that to happen because they still buy the product. They don't demand refunds for an incomplete game. So, like, okay, the consumer made its choice. It seems to be okay to just publish incomplete games. We'll fix it later with patches or DLC content. The consumer has said that loud and clear that they're willing to accept that. So, I don't know. I'm sure it wasn't. They made it for PC first and poured into console. Okay, so then the focus was obviously PC. Who cares? Like, honestly, who cares that it's not on console? Because at this point, if they put it on console, it's probably not going to be well run. Honestly. And if they were struggling to complete their development in some kind of way to the point where now they're removing that team and putting a different team in charge, like, okay, well, maybe the other team will get on schedule. I don't know. Doesn't mean people should be okay with that. If games want to come out and say that it's in beta, then whatever, but don't put it as a complete game when it's not complete. Yeah, but that's the thing. The consumer has made it loud and clear that that's okay. That it's perfectly fine to just not be complete. Sure, there are plenty of games that are still like, yeah, we're in beta, we're like still testing things, we're still adding things. Applaud. Congratulations to those guys, because they do it right. Those teams do it correctly by warning the consumer, by warning the player that, yeah, this game is not complete, it's not going to be 100% running. So like, you know, it's whatever when you're being told like, yeah, this game is going to be buggy. And then from there, it's up to you if you want to play a buggy game entirely. But that being said, it doesn't change the fact that for all the companies, because there are so many more, for all the companies that have been releasing games without outright telling people that it's in beta, it's still technically being worked on and everything. People still buy those games, but then they don't fight back, they don't push back, they don't boycott, they don't ask for refunds, they don't push back against the company until they actually do something to fix it. Like, no, people have made it loud and clear they're willing to put up with that bullshit. So like that I feel like that's no longer an argument of games should be complete on day one, because no company is going to do that. They've seen that the consumer is going to buy it regardless. Games being taken over by another team. It sounds like they're enthusiastic on working about it. They've worked on other city builders. Well, I guess we'll see what they do. Hopefully they can get on, I guess, on schedule. Like, I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if like everybody fell off track, if we lost the schedule, like what it was. Because it could have been a situation of trying to do too much at once and people got burnt out. But I don't know. But we'll see what the new team does. I haven't heard any news about City Skylines 2 in a while. That's crazy. But if they're excited, if they're enthusiastic, I hope things go well for them. But circling back to Pokemon, I'm trying to complete the Pokedex. We have committed. I have committed to torture. Okay. Vanillish requires level 47. And then guard. Is that? This is Gabbit. Okay. I was like, wait, this is not Garchomp, right? Gabbit. Used to be level 48. Frick. This is gonna take forever. What does Sliggoo need? Sliggoo needs level 50 and it needs to be raining. Okay, let's see how we do. The problem is that my Gabbit's a whole level 27. Oh, well, that was early. Thank you, Stream Elements, for the reminder to drink some water. There's your aggressively friendly reminder to go hydrate. My cup's a little on the full side, so I can't make it like resonate a lot. Where's 14? Let's go to 14. Night is falling over the city. Night fell over my city like 3-4 hours ago. It's getting dark way too early. Above. We mostly have water types here though. Or not water, rock types. Wow, how is it alive? Okay, I'm not even gonna waste items. I'm just gonna go straight to the Pokemon Center here. Oh, it must be Monday. I felt like that was a terrible fucking battle. Here's one. Yay! Catching the mons. Even though I don't need to catch anything very much, but why not? Actually, can we give Slagoo something other than water pulse, because it is sucking quite a bit. Surf. This can't learn hydro pump. It's kind of lame. I guess surf is better than freaking water pulse. That's kind of rude. It can learn water pulse and surf, but it can't learn hydro pump. That's kind of weird. Amazon is texting me that deals await me. Deals for what? A new day is dawning. Time to swipe the credit card? No. Can't be doing that. Besides, I already did. I started my Christmas shopping. Yeah, I do not have Pokemon Ideal for this area. If I go to 15, it's going to be a higher level. Can you buy you can't buy experience candy. Let's see. I might be willing to do that. Check in for reward matches. Hold on. What did I see? Oh, sold out. Okay. Damn. So 100. If I get mediums, I can get more. Just because I don't want to do this for so long. Okay, let's do 10 at a time. Oh, that's not gonna do anything. What did they say we needed? Level 48. Oh, frick. Wait, did I misread that? That went from 27 to 38? Is that what it did? And Aurora's doesn't evolve any further, right? Aurora's, yeah, okay. So that's fine. Okay, but now when are we gonna evolve Sliggoo? Sliggoo needs it to be raining. Okay, looks like I need to go hunting for Mega Shards. Oops. Evolving Vanillish. Woohoo, Vanillux. Cool. Come on, Pokemon. Let's see. Okay, so now that we have this guy. Ah, frick. This just ruined everything. Yeah, sure. I'll put that there. A Weeping Bell requires trade, right? No, it just requires a leaf stone. So why in the... What am I doing here? Slowpoke. I don't know what happened here. My stuff is all messed up. This Heracross doesn't evolve. Do I still need... No, I already have a victory bell. So why is that weeping bell? Am I just not in the correct box with these things? I guess not. Okay, well. Those are the only ones that need trade as of right now. Right? Shouldn't be anybody else. Ah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we got Vanillux. This guy requires trade. I almost have that one. This guy requires trade. And then we have Tynamo. What does Tynamo do? Tynamo. Level 39. Okay. Question is, where do I have a Tynamo? Okay, level 39, and then I need a Thunderstone. Okay. Use all my small experience candy on it. Okay, and I use the rest of my experience candy medium size. Okay. Well. I'm gonna need to go take down some shards. This is no place to be throwing Pokeballs around. Well, excuse me. Alola. I'm with Charge the committee to highlight Alolan Raichu and generate excitement. What? Okay. Our goal is to increase the popularity and the population of Alolan Raichu. I say our goal, but I'm the only member of the committee for now. Oh my god. You're one of those. Okay. In any case, are you familiar with regional forms? Maybe, maybe not. Either way, here's a scoop. You know how some Pokemon's looks can be influenced by the region they live in, right? Well, in Alola, even the Pikachu we all know and love evolve into a different form of Raichu. Rather than me explain the differences, why not try comparing the two yourself? I know just how you should do it. Let's have a Pokemon battle between your Raichu and my Alolan Raichu. Sure. This seems kind of dumb, but sure. Do I even have a Raichu? I do. It's only a level 20 though. That might not bode well for us. I'm just gonna give it a candy. Just in case. Just in case. He's big. Make sure you only have a Raichu in your party. Why? Why can I only have a Raichu in my party? This is becoming a hassle already. Videla the Sightseer. Okay. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no. There's no way. I don't have a Raichu that's that high level. Train up your Pokemon and try again. And this is when I say that I don't care. No. Okay, I can do it that way. Oh, that works too. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Stream Element, for the reminder to drink some water. Here's everyone's aggressively friendly reminder. But how do I get up there? Hot and alpha Ralts. Yes. I did not see. It is a female. Sweet. That means I can have an alpha Gardevoir. But not yet. Wow, it's only a level 20. Is it really? Only a level 24 and it's an alpha. Alright, well. Now that I'm not looking for ralts, of course I'm finding them. No! No! Yeah. I missed it. Okay, we're gonna go back around again. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog snoring. Yes. Haha. Haha. Well. I can't break these rocks. There we go. I found an alpha kakuna. Yes. A lot of Weedle here. need like 20 EVs. Okay, maybe not 20, but I do need EVs. Yeah, I said 20. What of it? Actually, I already forgot how many evolutions there are, which is kind of tragic because I have the, what's it called? The Funko Pops for them. I already forgot how many I have. I'm blind and I can't see the gameplay. Just count your Funkos. Yeah, I know, I probably should, but laziness takes over. I am... Oh. No, I can't go that way. Dang it. I am trying to level up some Pokemon so I can evolve them. I tried using some experience candy, but it didn't get me far enough. And the only way to purchase more experience candy is to... What's it called? To get Mega Shards. So I'm getting Mega Shards, but also trying to get, trying to level up my Pokemon. There's 7 evolutions? Is that right? Okay, so we have the original 3, which are Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon. And then we have Espeon and Umbreon. Then we got Sylveon and Leafeon. So that's 7. Am I missing one? Glaceon. So there's 8. So I need 10 EVs. So I was right before when I said I needed 10. No! Damn it, and I pushed the wrong button too. Dang. All these scaffold things and stuff are not easy. Oh, okay, well I'm just blind. That's definitely a thing. Ooh, jackpot. Found me some Mega Shards. Quite a few of them too. All the Mega Shards. What? I hate how the Pokemon just disappear like that in front of you. Dun, dun, dun. My Glaceon must be hiding somewhere because I didn't see it. That's why I assumed there were 7. From what I can see over here. What? The Noivern stick. Okay, so I have Sligoo to level 50. However, it's not raining. And I need it to rain. Yep, dead. Getting my ass kicked. didn't even get it. I literally didn't even get the chance to attack. Yeah. Caught an alpha salamence. Jesus. What level did I need Dynamo at again? I forgot. 39. So I'm almost there. I have candy again though, so let's see. Okay. Cool. Okay. Luckily I got more extra small candy and small candy, so now I can evolve Gabbit or Gabite. And I can also evolve Dynamo. Dynamo! Now we have a Garchomp. Okay, and then let's evolve Dynamo, and I think after that I need a Thunderstone. Yes. Do I have a Thunderstone though? I do not know. Electric. Stop licking yourself. Stop. Stop. That includes you, chat. If you guys are licking yourself, stop it. I'm primarily telling my dog, but if you guys are licking yourselves too, then you need to stop. It's not healthy for you to be doing that. The fuck? You can't stop me. I mean, not physically, I can't. I can just continue to annoy you and tell you to stop. That's always an option. Okay, sweet. Oh boy. Okay, so now... Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing with my dog. Just snapping at her to stop. Okay, so now... we can get rid of Garchomp. And we can also get rid of Electros. Electros. Okay. To the Pokedex. Okay. So now... Frick, Dratini. Where do you find Dratini? Because apparently I've seen all three of them. Is Dratini only through a side quest? On the roof of restaurant Lana. Or by following an obstacle course to the roof of a building in Blue Sector 9. Where in the hell is all that? Okay, restaurant Lana. Let's find that first. Okay, so that's Cafe Lissandre, Justice Dojo, Cafe Yuzuna, Cafe Ultimo, Cafe Action, the hotel, the scene construction, the gallery, Cafe Class, Cafe Wolf, the Novu truck, apparently, Cafe Soleil, Cuts, Rest Syndicate. Where the hell is this place? Cafe Gallant. Where is this place? Magenta Blue Sector 9. Blue Sector 8, Blue Sector 9. But that says Vert Sector 6. Oops. Where is Vert? Vert Sector 1. Am I blind? There. There it is. Goodness gracious. I must be blind. Okay. So I'm supposed to find it at the roof of this place. How do I get up there? Ooh. No. Oh, okay, I did pick it up. Excuse me. Oh. I'm going to try my hand at a full course of battles at a restaurant. It's important to immerse yourself in all kinds of new experiences, don't you think? Sure. Oh look, more experience candy. Ah, frick. How far does this go? Kind of far. Okay. But how do I get up there? Ah. What the? What was that? Over there. I just need to get over there. No! Dang it. Thank you, Stream Element, for reminding me to drink some water. Much appreciated. Because I do indeed require water. Of course it disappeared. Why wouldn't it? Seawater is life, yes. Especially when you're feeling under the weather. Under the weather. Under the weather. Oh dear. I'm just going to be using D's for everything, guys. Oh, man. How long does it take for these guys to respawn? Alright, well, I'm waiting for that guy. Okay, let's see. We said Scyther requires trade, I believe. Yes, Scyther requires trade. Oops. A Hawlucha. Does that evolve from anything, or is that just a standalone Pokemon? Hawlucha. Ouch. That is a standalone Pokemon. Okay, so I need to go find one of those. I need to evolve a Lampent. What does that require? A Duskstone. Do I have a Duskstone? Excuse me, I do not know. And then Onyx requires trade, so I should have that one in the trade box, right? Let's see. I have an Onyx in the trade box. Yes, okay. Good. Oops. I do not know my buttons. I know where to find Beldum. I need to go back to the laboratory for that. So I know where that guy's at. Oh, let's get Chespin in here, or Tyrant, or Larvitar. Let's see. Ouch. Helioptile, what does that require? Helioptile. Don't know how to spell. Heliop. Oh, just needs a... Okay, so that one should be easier. And then what about Chespin? Chespin is a starter, so it shouldn't require trade. Nope, does not require trade. Cool. Okay, so let's get Heliolisk or Helioptile. Helioptile and Chespin in the team. Okay. I need to go find one. Okay, here's a Chespin, which is actually ready to evolve once at least. Oops. Here's a Helio. And that one's also ready to evolve. The Helioptile requires a stone, I believe. Is this the first time I'm using the sunstone? It might be. There we go. Now we have a Heliolisk. Chespin to Quilladin. And I can't use a leaf stone, right? Nope, can't use a leaf stone. Okay. We're going to put Heliolisk back in the box. We said Hawlucha was a standalone Pokemon, so I need to go find it. Okay, what about Larvitar? Larvitar. Level 30 and level 55. Okay. Oof. I don't know what level the Larvitar have is. But let's get a Larvitar in here. I've caught one. Where is it? The Pokedex says I've caught one. There it is. This is the only one I have? Oh, frick. Okay. I need to go find another Larvitar. But this guy is ready to evolve once. And let's see if we can use some candy on it. Larvitar evolved into Pupitar. Okay. Satchel. Oof, I only got to... Okay, that works. Oh, I don't want to use all my large candy. Okay, my pupa turn needs to get to level 55. And chest spin. What the hell happened to chest spin? Chest spin needs level 36. Okay, well, it's not that far off at least. Okay, I might need to go to the next spot. Which I don't want to, but... Okay, so just so that I remember, it's back here, the ladder. Okay. The other one was Blue Sector 9. Over here somewhere. So let's go there. Have you caught every Pokemon in the wall that's available? No. I've caught every Pokemon that's available in wild zones, but not every Pokemon that's available in the wild. Because there are still plenty of Pokemon that are available outside of the wild zones. Which is actually one of the Pokemon I'm trying to find right now. I'm trying to find a Dratini. Oh, Beldum right here. Yes. Yeesh, what a mess. A bunch of Beldums formed the Holovator. I just got it up and running, but now no one can even use it. I chase them off, but I don't know if I can handle all 4 at once. Let's take them down. No. What? I need to get this guy. Yes, I want to chase him off. And hopefully I can catch 2 of them. Can I not catch him yet? Why am I not allowed to catch him? Why does this keep happening to me? How are you doing on? Sorry, these little guys are just... Look at all those Beldum, lucky you. Beldum are made of magnets. They love the electromagnetic waves that Holovators emit. Means you got the Holovator up and running just fine. Guess I'll head back to my post then. Yes, they did. They took a shine to the Holovator because you repaired it. I bet having these Beldum around would make it a cinch to tell when a Holovator's broken. I'm gonna catch these rascals and make them my partners. Well, what the hell? Let me have one. Why do you get to catch him and I don't? Well, that's not fair. You caught all 4? The same guy I was scared of taking them all on? Must be nice. I am in blue sector 9. Am I just not in the right spot? Those are all starry. Oh. And it's gonna run off, of course. In the right area. Just not good at throwing the balls, I guess. Ooh, a lot of Staryu down there. Okay, so now I know once I get to the ladder, I go to the right. Oh, frick. No, I can't. Can I? Oh, no, I can. Okay. Good, good. Climb up here. Okay, Dratini is going to be a pain in the ass. I need... What do I need? A quick ball. I hope. I hope. What is this place? Goodness. These scaffolds, man, they're wild. Very wild. I'm gonna go back up and see if there's another Dratini respawned. If not, I'm gonna go back to Vert Sector, whatever it was. Nope, nothing. Okay. Back over here. No. Frick. Where is it? Here. Maybe all the scaffolds is Pokemon's way of saying cities are still in development, that's why all the buildings still look flat. Speaking of incomplete games. Oh, excuse me. You know, it could very well be. Since all these games are incomplete. There's no such thing as a complete game anymore. Indie games are the way? Probably. Oh man, I am not gonna get a chance at these Dratini, am I? Alright, back over here then. Let's see, go sector 9, where are you? Blue 9. I mean, indie developers have definitely shown their worth. They've definitely proven themselves. Excuse me. Ugh, it hurts. They've definitely proven themselves. So, like, it won't be long before the scales are tipped in their favor. Because AAA game studios have just been slowly killing themselves. Literally poisoning themselves from the inside out. So there's like no doubt in my mind that indie games will soon have the upper hand. Come on, come on, come on, stick, stick, stick. Yes! I have an Alpha Dratini. Yes! Alpha Dratini. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alpha Dratini. I'm gonna have an Alpha Dragonite, baby. Yes! Would be cool if some of these big IPs allowed a promising and passionate indie studio developer a game every once in a while. Yeah. I like it and I don't like it because with the history that AAAs have, like, if it's not the way that they want it, they're gonna like just tear it apart. Like, it's not gonna be I lost my train of thought. It's not going to be in the best interest of the indie devs is the problem. That if any big IP takes over, either as a publisher or as just as housing for that group, essentially, it's not going to be in the best interest of the indie. It's really not. Don't mind me, just catching starting. Maybe I'm just being hopeful. Just think it'd be cool to Zelda, Halo, Final Fantasy, a small team just make a game that people actually enjoy. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice. Without waiting 5 years for it to be built. Okay, now you're asking way too much of these people. Yeah, the sad part is that it's just not going to be in the interest of the indie developers if a bigger company or a bigger name were to take over or quote unquote help fund them. It's just not going to be a thing. But yeah, unfortunately that's the way that goes. Okay, so now I have a Dratini. It's not a very high level Dratini though. Ouch. What did we say Dratini needed though? I already forgot everything. Okay, so Quilladin needs level 36. Okay, so Dratini is level 30 and level 55. This Dratini is a level 39, actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and just evolve it now. I need to catch myself another Dratini, but this one's an alpha. We have an alpha Dragonair. Yes. Yes. Can you guys tell that I'm excited? Is that obvious? Okay, now I need a Pokemon Center. I think Zelda did that recently, that rhythm game, Crypt of the Necromancer or something like that. Slapped a Zelda skin on that game. Yeah, so like, what does that really do for the Zelda franchise? You know? Because like, I think Final Fantasy has put out, or Square Enix has put out a few rhythm games for Final Fantasy. Not like a ton of them, but like, what did that really do for that franchise? You know? And then I think there's also a couple rhythm games for Kingdom Hearts, which I feel is kind of dumb because the way that oh my god, what is what is Little Mermaid's palace castle thing called? keep thinking Atlantis and it's not Atlantis. I'm gonna have to look it up. Atlantica. Yeah, okay, I remembered it. At the last second, I remembered it. Thank you, Stream Elements, for a reminder to drink some water. There's anyone's aggressively friendly reminder. I feel like the straw's softer, so like it doesn't hit as hard. Under the sea. Yeah, so their incorporation of Atlantica is essentially making it a music world. So it already has music incorporated, hence rhythm games. So it's kind of weird to put a Kingdom Hearts game into another rhythm game when it already has those elements in there. Now, I don't know about Kingdom Hearts 3 because I haven't played through it. I haven't gotten very far. But what's it called? 1 and 2 have Atlantica, and it's just a rhythm game world. So it already incorporates that type of play. So it's kind of weird that they would throw it into another whole entire rhythm game. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird the way some of the rhythm games are handled. Because I think there's a franchise that's called like Rhythm Theater or something like that. And they've done a couple of games that way. But it's kind of weird when some games already incorporate music in there. Oh, I already healed them. I'm losing my mind. I'm really losing my mind. I'm not paying attention to the buttons I'm pushing. My goodness. I guess that's it. Well, how many? No, I need revives. Oof, I forgot how expensive they are. Revives are so expensive. Okay. And then I still have enough Ultra Balls for now, so that's fine. Okay. I am gonna go back over here real fast to see if maybe, just maybe, I can get myself another Dratini. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, and it's nighttime. Again. Again. Bork, bork. Bork, bork. I have two Dratinis, one regular one and one alpha. Okay. guess I'm just gonna move Sligoo out. Because for Sligoo I just need rain, but I don't know when I'm gonna get rain. Of course that didn't go. Oh, it also doesn't count that I used the wrong ball. Oh well. Actually, let's see what moves we got here. Breaking swipe 60, swing 60, takedown 90. Wow, okay. Interesting that I can learn flamethrower. Very interesting. Oh, Quilladin knows Peninsula. Well, it also knows Leech Seed, which I don't like. Ooh, Vine Whip. Well, it's not that big a deal. Now, Solar Beam. That's what we like. Rock Slide. Yeah, we want Rock Slide. There we go. I have a Dragonite stone ready to go. I can't wait until my dragon evolves. It's still a long ways off though. Do I have enough candy? I have some candy. Bless, thank you. Oops. Nice. But now he is electrified. Paralyze you. Interesting. Very interesting. What's it do with these? But it won't let me adjust the HP. Quite fascinating. Well, that's that for there. Slowpoke, so derpy. I love it. Harsh. Oops, wrong button. Ooh, there's some big ones over here. What is wrong with the elevator here? Maybe it needs a bigger wall up than I can give. Looks like we're gonna use Pokemon's help to kick this into action. Pokemon have two categories of attacking moves, physical and special. You can check a move's category from the same screen. Use change Pokemon moves. Icon for physical moves looks like a burst of spikes. That's what we're looking for. If a Pokemon gave this elevator a wall up with a fighting type physical move, I think that'd fix it. Okay. Oh, it's working again. I knew a fighting type physical move would do it. Nothing like a good thwack to fix things up. Thwack. Alright. Seems a bit violent, if you ask me. It's fine, trust me. It's fine. This is how we fix all our electrical appliances at the dojo. Oh my goodness. And he thinks a bunch's elevator would have been stuck without you. There is something to be said about older electronics needing a couple taps, you know? Ooh, a muscle band. If anybody used to have an old analog TV, you know what I'm talking about. Just giving it a good hard tap on the top to get the signal, the antenna going again. Sometimes that was a necessity, and nothing would break. It would just function correctly again. Those days were wild. I've been up here. Oh, look at that. I have not been up here. This is no dead ones. Look at different colored flowers. I used to slap the shit out of an old electronics like it owed me something. Okay, I don't know that I ever did that, but yeah, essentially is the point. Just give it a good slappy slap until it started working. And it sounds weird, but it actually genuinely did work. It's one of those things of like, maybe something was, I don't know, dislocated in some capacity. I don't know, something. Oftentimes I think it was just like wires or connectors were loose, but the hard tappy taps was usually enough to make it work again. Nice. Aw, too bad Goldfish isn't here. I just found all the monkeys that he's missing. Yeah, lose contact sometime. Yeah, that's usually what it was. I think I've ever been up here before in this area. Definitely have not been here. Colorful screw. Oh, are you very into taking photos? Not really. Isn't it amazing all the things you can capture in your photos just by pressing the minus? It's a rare treat to have so many options to play around with. And speaking of rare treats, here. Rare candy! Yes! Okay, I'll mess with the filters, sure. Rare candy! Say my level of Pokemon should be here. 55 and above. CAC. Okay. Well, now all I can do is level these guys up. Actually, let's go to Sandra's Cafe. Let's go find some Beldum down there in the basement. I don't remember where the Beldum are. Is the only problem. Beldum! Okay, we established this was the prison. Why am I here? Okay, so it's not going to be down here in the basement levels. I think... Man, I don't remember where they're going to be. But I remember they were here. Okay, these are not Beldum. But I will take the Hone Edge. I have a weird attachment to Beldum because you get it as a gift from someone in Gen 3, but I never actually leveled it because it was basically post-game. It does make it hard to level some Pokemon up once you're in post-game, because then you have to start all over, essentially. And that's kind of tedious to do that all over again. I know that there's some here, but where? Where are the Beldum? Nothing in here now. Oh, nothing in here either. Here we go. Stop sticking. Now I don't know if these are the only two down here. Thank you, Stream Elements, for a reminder to drink some water. Oh, you're still alive. Okay, well that didn't stick. I already forgot where I found him. This is where I found them. There are no more. This is not where the thing is. If we teleport in and out of here. God damn it, where's the thing? There we are. If we teleport in and out of here, will they respawn? Ah, frick. I lost my way. I lost my way. Let's try this again. Maybe they'll have respawned after that. No, that's an alpha hammer. I can see again. Oh, frick! Oh, I do not know how to control it. Oh no! Oh no! You want me out? No, 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 no. Not doing this. No. I don't know how I got so lost in here. No. Oh God. Hey, Tyrantrum over on YouTube side. Welcome on in. Beep beep. How are you? Jesus. Well, I almost got my ass handed to me. That's always fun. Okay. Where in the hell? Put the bell down. You're good? Good, good. I hope you have been hydrating and eating and getting some semblance of sleep. But mostly hydrating. We care about hydration here in this channel. We're very aggressive about hydration. Some of those just don't stick. Okay, we're advancing. We're going somewhere. I think. I hope. Maybe backtracking this isn't like the best way of doing this. Maybe. I'm assuming you don't punch people then tell them to drink water. No, I don't. I'm not that aggressive. Maybe in a past life, but not in this one. I just obnoxiously remind you to go drink water. That's all it is. Okay. We are... No, not there. Is it here? Here. Here's the bedroom. Or whatever these are called, barracks. No. Well, that was a lost ball. God damn it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No. No. Damn it. Luckily, this isn't a stream in front of a live studio audience. Yeah, see, if it was in front of a live studio audience, we would be using those little, what's it called? Those little like cannon things that get used to throw t-shirts into the crowd. Except I would be using it with water bottles. And likely giving people concussions in the process. Oh man, maybe the 8 giant cups of water I had today is why I have a headache. Well, what's 8 cups? Like, how many ounces or milliliters or liters are we talking? You know? But if you did have too much water, you're gonna feel kind of like nauseous. I don't know if too much water would give you a headache though. T-shirt cannons, yes, but water bottles. I would be nice about it. It wouldn't be like the plastic water bottles. It would be like the, I don't know if they're like silicone, but it's like a softer material that like that runners use, where they're like very soft material for, that's not the one I want to use. What's it called? It's soft material so that it's not too heavy as you're running. So it would be like those lightweight type bottles, but like it would still smack you pretty hard, you know? Because come on, it's being launched from a little cannon gun thing. No! Frick. Frick. Frick, frick. 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 Like an edible water balloon. Shoot it right at people's faces. Yes. I don't know that I would make it edible, quite honestly. It's just, it would just be like soft to not like give you a concussion, but it would be like soft and movable enough that it, when even if it hits you, it's gonna feel like a slap across the face, you know? So, you know, a little bit of aggression, not all of it, but you know, just a little bit. Come on. Come on. No! They're not sticky. No! Why cruel fate? Why cruel fate? Well, unfortunately, this is where I have to stop. This is an awful stopping point. Why? Fire water balloons out of the t-shirt cannon. The water balloons wouldn't get stuck or tear. I honestly don't know. I'm just asking. Because I feel like there would be too much friction for the water balloons to not pop. But what do I know? Okay. Well, unfortunately, this is where I have to stop for tonight. But thank you everyone on Twitch and YouTube side for joining me. I definitely appreciate it. Next stream will be Wednesday, as per usual. I'll try to get on a little bit earlier like I did today. Or as early as I can, I guess, because today was not very early. It was like 15 minutes earlier. But yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday. We're going to continue trying to complete this Pokedex. Unsuccessfully so, apparently. Trying to catch the Beldum. It's just not working. 201 in your Pokedex? Yes. Max? I don't know. But I'm at 201 out of, I think, 220 that I've seen. But I don't know what the max is. And I say I don't know what the max is because I'm missing all the evolutions. So that's like 8 of them already. And then I think I still have a couple other question marks in the Pokedex. But I don't know how many. Actually, why don't we take a look? Yeah, 201 out of 220. We're closing the gap, guys. We're closing the gap. We're so close to closing the gap. Yeah, because there's all these evolutions. And then I'm not including, I think, like the other 6 or 7 that require trading. So there's also those that require trading. But the ones that require trading are part of the scene. I need to go find a Halucha. I need to evolve this guy. See, like there's a question mark here, but I know what's gonna come. It's gonna be from this one. And then this question mark, but I also know that it's gonna come from Fennekin. So I don't know. Let's see, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I guess in theory there's 230 total. So I mean, I'm not that terribly far off. I do need to go collect EVs though. But yeah, I was trying to get some Beldums so that I can do these guys. Beldum, Metang, and Metagross. But I'm almost there. But yeah, thank you all for joining me tonight. Definitely appreciate it. I will be back again Wednesday. We're just going to continue doing this. We're very close. Hopefully by Friday or next Sunday, we're done. Fingers crossed. Fridays are typically the longer streams, so I'm sure I can get some progress done there. But we'll find out. Alright, I hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day, wherever you are. Continue to hydrate. Hydration is important. Continue to eat something, even if it's junk food. You need something to keep moving. You need some kind of calorie to burn. So even though fast food or junk food isn't always the best option, if that's the current option, then that's your option. That's all there is to it. There's nothing wrong with that. And get some sleep. Sleep's important. You start to feel like you're going insane when you don't sleep. I've been there. I've been to levels of delirium. All right. Don't be like me. Get some sleep. All right. Farewell, people of the internet. Bye. you.